Hi everyone. I want to show you a pretty funny thing that happened one time at Patrick Henry College Debate Camp. This is probably 2012. I was coaching one of the sessions that we're going to have at our online digital mini camp coming up called Bubbles. And it looks sort of like this when you understand the interconnected links of all the arguments going on in a debate round. From weighing mechanism to plan to disadvantages or contentions. How does everything interrelate? When you can see this, you actually end up with ballots like this, like we're looking at right now. And it's a really good way to structure arguments like I'm showing here. So we'll go into that and really dive deep into bubbles and visualization of the major arguments in a round. I thought you'd find it very funny that at that camp, when I had several judges also trained to do this, they came out of one round looking like this. And it's like, that's probably why judges are begging us to be clear. But they don't actually know how to teach us how to be clear. And by learning bubbles, you will learn how the interrelating hierarchies of arguments can create clarity for your audience. So you don't create something like that. So that's one topic that we're going to cover. Another topic that I think is pretty signature here is we're going to work on rebuttals. And I have a tried and true method that starts as early as the 1AR for how to organize your rebuttals to be slow, glorious, and really impactful. And we'll also watch my favorite video of a rebuttal ever, which is from an Irish debater. You probably don't know this, but in Ireland, they have a debate league run by the national newspaper. And one of the formats that they had is that it would be 3 versus 3, and it's parley style. But at the end of the round, 2 people from one team and 1 person from the other team win, and they get merged together to become a new team. And it goes like that throughout the nation. And so the best Irish debaters used to come to the United States in college and debate at parley nationals in an exhibition round. They would open the NPDA college parliamentary debate tournament. So to give you context, it was the one I have a video of was at the Air Force Academy, and there were 220 teams there. But they started with the Irish debaters, and the Irish debaters don't flow like Americans. They don't do linear refutation like Americans, and yet somehow they always win. And studying this person's rebuttal has helped me be a 30-point speaker and really close rounds again and again. It helped a lot of students that I've coached. So we'll dive deep into rebuttals and a repeatable format for that. And then one other signature thing that we'll do that I thought you'd find interesting is building your strategy for the year. So I did this with a group about 2 years ago where we used AI and then tools like this. So this is called Whimsical, and it's a free mind mapping and diagramming tool that you can use that I'll actually require you to use if you come to this camp. And we started with nothing and ended up building a mind map like this for the topic a couple years ago, which showed us what are the root schools of thought, and then help us choose how to align with a school of thought. Like, I want to go with the Enlightenment theorists or the libertarians, and knowing who I'm for, who I'm against, and being able to detect which ones your opponents sound like, or if they're committing debate suicide, they're actually mixing and matching multiple theoretical models and don't even know it. This is something that will help you build and learn how to build in partnership with AI for approaching not just the topic as a whole, but each subtopic or particular case that you hear about. So these are 3 things that we're going to be looking at, and you can check out the webpage for more of the programming for this 1.5-day digital online debate camp coming up. You probably don't know much about me. I'm an old hat in the debate community, but I've been practicing these skills that I learned in debate in the professional world more often than not for about the last 10 years. So way back in high school, I was 3rd place team policy debater when NCFC and STOA hadn't even split yet. So it was coast to coast. And I earned a debate scholarship to Patrick Henry, and I've coached 10 national champions in STOA and NCFCA, 1st place. And I've coached national champions in the collegiate debates. I at one point had 60 debaters on 3 squads at Patrick Henry College. So those skills have transferred to the real world really, really well. And that's my passion when I come and coach, is not only the follow through of your skills, but how you can actually connect with audiences better, because I've learned to see what these debate theories and skills actually show up when I'm working with a Shark Tank billionaire, which I have done. I've actually coached keynote for John Paul DeJoria, who's a billionaire. I've worked with professional athletes and CEOs using these same skills. So that's what I'll be bringing to you, is kind of a real world perspective and language around debate, but with skills that really work. There is one thing you can do if you'd like to see my teaching style. This is actually 9 years ago. I did this for Ethos Debate, which I founded in 2005 and sold in 2015. So I haven't been associated with them for a long time. But these 4 traits of national class debaters is just a short video that I think will give you a context of maybe where I'm trying to push intermediate and advanced debaters. So you can check out that link and hopefully see you there.